PTFS have released a testing place with servers that reach 700 players. So today, we'll be pushing the limits of Roblox and hosting not one, but two of the largest flights ever recorded in PTFS, with enough passengers to fill a real commercial aircraft. If you do enjoy, make sure to subscribe, and let's begin the setup. I've enlisted the help of 40 of my recording team members to help staff this first flight. We'll basically run this as a small-scale test for tomorrow's flight, where I'll be streaming in front of 1,000 viewers. But today, the goal is 150 passengers, very manageable. Our plane of choice is the Britain Airways A350. This should be plenty big enough to fit all of our passengers on board. The setup for this flight is pretty easy. We're just getting a couple of ground crew vehicles around the place, as well as some terminal staff to actually greet all of our passengers once they enter the building. But we should be pretty much ready. So welcome on board the buses. We have 4 of these carrying all 100 passengers towards the terminal now, so we can go ahead and begin their flights. And after a quick detour from one of our bus drivers who apparently got lost on their first day, we made it to the terminal. Sorry about those shenanigans, guys. We're only a few minutes behind schedule, but find a queue, find the shortest queue you can, and go and wait for one of our gate agents to guide you through. Once you do have your booking, then you can head upstairs. This guy's dressed head to toe in Hello Kitty. Wow, I guess we have a real variety of avatars then. So far, pretty smooth, although these queues are massive. So I think I'm going to go and take a desk around the other side. We can actually go and help and get some passengers through. Just try and speed this thing up a bit. Booking the bag. All right, you can place the bag on the conveyor belt there, sir. And we'll get that loaded up. Thank you very much. All right, and you're free to go. Free to go. Enjoy your flight, sir. Enjoy your flight. To prevent this flight from being delayed any further, we skipped over a few people and just let them in, which did result in airport police getting involved later on. Yeah, I don't know if TSA is going to let you through there wearing John Pork trousers. I'm not sure about that. Check-in gates are all clear now as we've got everyone through, so I'm going to head up over to the gate and help with boarding. Although pretty packed, everyone does seem to be chilling in the wait area at the moment. Plane is just undergoing the last few inspections, as well as loading up the baggage before we can begin boarding. Thank you everyone for your patience. Boarding, it will now begin at gate 16, so if you can go and form a nice single file line in front of our gate agents, we'll get you on this flight quickly and hopefully recoup some of the lost time. We've got a full flight today. Wonderful. All right. Boarding will now begin. Nice and orderly fashion, please and thank you, onto the aircraft. Looks like we got a couple of viruses that might be infecting the plane, so gotta get some CDC down here to check all of our passengers before they board. All right, welcome aboard, sir. I hope you have a great flight. Welcome aboard. And slowly but surely, we finally had people boarding the aircraft. Our ground crew and airport staff were doing a very good job at preventing any stampedes. The end of the queue is in sight, so I think we've got another 50 passengers to go. We're getting there. We're getting there, slowly but surely. We are getting there. Looks like we're holding passengers for the moment, since I think the jet bridge is a bit too busy. Yeah, they're all in a single file line waiting to board. All right, let's hold everyone else. Let's just hold everyone for a second there. Wait for these guys to actually board the plane first. Orderly fashion onto the aircraft there. Once you're onto the aircraft, take a seat. Okay, there we go. The queue's dispersing now. Looks like we can board some more people. We can board some more people. The queue on the bridge has subsided. We've just had reports of someone on this plane with a virus. Excuse me, sir. Yes, you. Sir, can you go and stand up for me, please? White hoodie, go and stand up for me, please. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about this. Yeah, follow me, sir. Follow me. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, airport security. Can you escort this man right here out of the premises, please? Just try and keep him away from the passengers. Thank you. All right, welcome aboard, everyone else. Welcome aboard. Sorry about that. Welcome aboard, everyone. I think we're down to our final few passengers. I think we are, yes. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. We're down to the last, 7. Yeah, all the baggage is in, so I think we're good. Last few people. Last few people. Whilst they get that sorted out the gate, last few passengers are ready. It looks like business class is completely full. Premium economy is pretty much at capacity as well. A couple of empty seats. And then coach back here is looking pretty empty. But that is all we have on the manifest for today. Please take your seats. If you feel sick, then straight to the back, away from all the other passengers. All passengers boarded? Sweet, let me hop on the plane myself. We're going to lock the doors and get ready for pushback. Who's talking about weight distribution over there? We're not going to be moving any passengers for weight distribution. All right, everyone please stay seated. We have 2 of our lovely flight attendants here. We'll give a quick safety demonstration. And I think we are now departing. What on earth just happened? All right, everyone, please stay seated. Please stay seated. Then there was a slight issue when we disconnected the tug there, but please stay seated. We have this fully under control. Stay seated. Stay seated. All right, yeah, we're good. Weight distribution. No, it's not about the weight distribution. Nothing to do with that. After that small incident, we continued on our way, taxiing to the runway, getting ready to take off. We'll be fine. There's a lot of people praying, but we'll be fine. There we go. Rolling down the runway now. We'll be fine, everyone. Don't you worry. We're in safe hands. I kind of see what they mean by weight distribution. I mean, it's taking us a long time to get off the ground, but we're in the air. That was a very smooth takeoff. I'll give it to the pilots. Very smooth takeoff there. Now, the whole point of this flight is a trial to make sure that everything runs smoothly. So when tomorrow we do it with a live stream, hundreds more people, it all goes nice and smooth. And I will be piloting that flight tomorrow, so I got to take some tips. So we're just flying over the great island of St. Bartholomew right now. I'm going to give a shout out to everyone on the flight today. Pretty cool to see so many people inside one PTFS server. And it looks like we are frozen, ready for the mid-flight service to begin. Now that the plane is frozen, we have 5 of our lovely flight attendants that will be coming around to you all, serving some in-flight beverages, snacks, and possibly even some lottery cards. So if you want one of those, talk to one of our flight attendants now passing through the cabin. How are you guys at the back enjoying the flight? I know you guys are in coach, so probably arguably have the worst experience, but how's the flight been for you so far? Someone's back there is scared. You got nothing to be scared about, I'm just going to sneak past these guys and head up to the front. How are the people in first class doing? How's your flight been up here? Got a paramedic on the flight as well. So if anyone needs a doctor, we got one up here in first class. All right, I'm going to go back to take my seat here as we resume the flight in a moment. Sit beside you again, sir. If you have a look out of your right window, you should be able to see the island of Greater Rockford coming into view there. And all those lights in the distance are the runway we'll be landing at in a moment. Alright, we are coming into land now. Airport is just loading into view ahead. So, tray tables up, seats in the upright position. Looks like we might have lost a passenger or two, but please stay seated. Seems to be a lot of crosswind today. We're swaying all about. Oh, we are aborting the landing. We're going around. Do not worry, standard procedure. I was going to say we were quite high coming in there, so that would have had to be a very sharp drop off to make the landing. Doing a go around the city. I mean, gives us a moment to appreciate the sights, doesn't it? They apparently have a disruptive passenger, yeah. Airport police are awaiting us on the ground to escort off the disruptive passengers as we come in for a second approach. Landing attempt 2. Looks like a better angle this time. Let's see. Oh, only had a tail straight there. All right, that was pretty smooth. I'm seeing pretty mixed reviews about landing in the chat. Some people more happier than others. Welcome all to Greater Rockford International Airport. We're just going to taxi over to the airport, so please stay seated. So there's a gate. We've got all of our ground crew awaiting for us. We're starting to lag a bit more now as we approach the terminal, but hope everyone enjoyed the flight. Mostly smooth sailing, for the most part anyways. A couple of disruptive passengers, but we'll get airport police to deal with them once we park up at the gate here. Please stay seated. Let's just wait for the jet bridge to attach, and we'll get everyone off in a single file line. First class passengers, stand up, and you can go and disembark out of the jet bridge there. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Thank you very much for flying with us. All right, once all of them are gone, we can have the premium economy in the back there. Out the front left there, out the front left door. Thank you for flying with us, everyone. Thank you for flying. Out the front left door there. Right, let's go to the terminal now, and I guess let's figure out where we're heading to next. Seems like some passengers getting on other connecting flights. We are off to our resort in the mountains. All things considered, I would call that a very successful flight. We had a couple of slight lag spikes and issues with the aircraft flipping vertical, but I'm really excited for tomorrow's flight. I think this could be an insane event. The stream starts in about 15 to 20 minutes. We're just loading our recording team members in. It's a very similar setup to yesterday, just on a bigger scale. So instead of using the A350, we're going to be spawning in the A380 with the British Airways livery. Hopefully that should be able to support all of our passengers for today's flight. But just getting some ground crew vehicles here, and we should be ready to roll in a couple of minutes. Right, I think we are ready. Setup today has been very quick, but then again, everyone knows their positions from yesterday. Big shout out to our recording team, by the way, for making this possible. Let's hope today's flight goes smooth. All we got to do is pray the servers don't crash, and I think we're pretty much ready to start the stream. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream where you'll all be flying aboard our Airbus A380 from Perth to Greater Rockford. The terminal will open in a few minutes, so pack your bags and get ready to join. I will send you the server link in just a moment. It's about to get very busy. I'm just rejoining the server because we crashed. There's 73 people, 74 people in queue right now. It's only been open for 30 seconds. We need everyone to cooperate really smoothly. The server's only been open a minute and it's already lagging. Once you get in, head to Perth and come down here to the gates. We need nice, straight, single file lines in front of the gate agents. With hundreds of people loading into the server, unsurprisingly, it was very laggy. But we also ran into issues with oversized avatars, not something you usually see in PTFS. Even with all the lag and bugs in the server, people did seem to be cooperating pretty well. Look at this. Yo, it's lagging like crazy, but this is cool. This is cool. Is everyone looking forward to the flight? I think the chat's lagging a bit, but is everyone looking forward to the flight? Yes, yes. All right, this is good. This is good. We're going to try and coordinate this nicely, all right? Everyone, make your way up the stairs. Make your way up the stairs and over to the seating area. Make your way up the stairs into the seating area. Do not board the plane yet. I'm ready for my flight now. I've got my pass. I've got my suitcase. Let's go and head upstairs to all the passengers. Yo, this is actually so cool seeing like a terminal full. I've never seen this many people in PTFS at once. If you want to board the plane, get in the line. Get in the line. Single file line. Single file line. All right. Look at this. These are our 300 souls that are about to board this aircraft. Let me go and refresh this. We've 313 active. This is a legitimate flight at this point. It was genuinely crazy to see this many people role-playing in the same server at once. I've never seen anything like this. And things were going pretty smoothly as well. All the avatar bugs reset, the lag was still an issue, but it was definitely bearable. However, the hardest part still lay ahead. Boarding everyone onto the plane and actually getting the aircraft into the air. We're going to start boarding now in a nice single file line. So if you're at the front of the queue, you can start boarding onto the aircraft. Once you get on, make sure to stay seated. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, sir. Hope you're excited for the flight today. Hopefully you won't need a bulletproof vest. All right, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We've got a lot of people to go through. Keep on moving in. Keep on moving in. Do not fret, everyone. Do not fret. It seems we have a slight issue. We're going to evacuate the aircraft. Oh no. Oh no. We're going to evacuate the aircraft. Okay, everyone just hold where you are. Hold where you are. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, that is 300 passengers on the runway. No wonder it's lagging. We have 330 people. That's enough to fill a real aircraft. After the plane dipped underground, leaving 300 passengers on the tarmac, things got so chaotic that we lost complete control of the server. So we decided to shut it all down. But don't worry, 5 minutes later, we had everything set up again and we could resume where we left off. All right. I'm not going to use the tug. I feel like that's going to break. I'm just going to try and do everything in my power to not break stuff. So we're not going to use the tug here because I feel like that might break stuff, but we're going. Apart from a couple of cones being spammed and some jets doing low passes in the air, things went pretty well from here. We managed to taxi over and take off successfully. Yo, there's someone placing cones that's making me drift. Yep, let's set our flaps to 1 there, and it looks like we're ready to take off. All right, we're throttling up, engines on, and we're throttling up. We're throttling up. We're rotating, and we are up. We are up. Okay, I already see a couple people falling out of the plane. All right. Let's go and retract the gears now. How many people have we got? All right, we're going to turn to your left, everyone, so observe the lovely waters outside of Perth to your left. Some mixed reactions to my my piloting. I've never seen so many people. We could legitimately fill a real plane. Oh, and we have lost one passenger down. We're going to get up to 5,000 feet, and then we're going to pause the aircraft there. So please, everyone, stay seated until we reach 5,000 feet. We've got a couple of flight attendants on here. This guy's pressing the emergency button. We're all going to die. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Stop overreacting. Someone wants me to fly this into a volcano. Eclipse, I'm not flying this into a volcano. Now, please stay seated. Our flight attendants will come round. Oh, we have someone on the wing of the aircraft. Oh, dear. There we go. Our flight attendants coming around to everyone. So just stay seated. We've got a flight attendant around to you in a moment. All right, stay seated, everyone. Looks like we're hitting some bad weather. I want everyone to stay seated for the time being. Stay seated for the time being. We might hear a bit of turbulence in a moment, okay? So just make sure you are seated and... Oh, there goes one of our flight attendants. If you look down to your right, we'll be able to see the island of St. Bartholomew in a moment there. Just to your right. it looks like we've lost both of our left engines there. So just bear with us, stay calm, steady that off there. We have lost both of our left engines, which is fine, We still got 2 of our right engines there. So just bear with us, everyone. We're going to be getting this plane down nice and quickly. We're heading to Greater Rockford. We're close enough to make an emergency landing there, right? So just bear with us. All right, everyone, just make sure to remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, please and thank you. We're going to do a sharp right bank and making a landing at Greater Rockford. All right, so just bear with us. All right, let me just go and drop the flaps now. Flaps are set to full. We'll make quite an aggressive descent here into the Greater Rockford International Airport. The airport isn't loading in for me. Oh, there we go. I can finally see the runway. We're going to go and lower down our gears there. Gears are lowering down. And I got to say, this is not my finest approach, but we will get this plane down regardless. Everyone will safely land, all right? We are really listing to one side here. This is not a great approach. I'm going to get the plane down and everyone's going to be safe, all right? That's the main thing. Oh, right engine striking the runway. Okay, we touched down. We've touched down. We've touched down there. Coming to a stop. If we can get some air stairs over here. Everyone, please remain seated. Please remain seated. We are getting air stairs now. And exit through the front doors here. Everyone, through the front doors. Thank you. All right, everyone off the aircraft. What's going on here? What is going on here? All right, everyone onto a bus and let's get ourselves away. What a flight that was. Definitely not as smooth sailing as yesterday, but I mean, we still got 300 people across the ocean and landed sort of safely. Anyways, this video was a lot of fun to film. If you want to be in more events like this, link to my Discord is in the description below. Make sure to subscribe for more content on this channel, and I'll see you around.